What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And follow your girl on my social media at MissPtv. If you missed my last couple of videos, such as my latest vlog, I need you to get into that. My latest Real Housewives of Atlanta review. My Grammys review. Also, my Rap Snacks review featuring Mama P. I'm going to need y'all to check all of those out. They're going to be in the more description. Let's go on and get into this Love and Hip Hop review, honey. Okay, let me get into my New Yorker. All right, I'm ready, or whatever. I'm ready. So, we pick up where we left off last week at the table with the girls fighting. I'm sitting here like, hold up. Y'all done rented out this nice little establishment, all right? Just to fight. Basically, Bree was like, look, you a thot. You was texting my nigga, whatever. You're a professional liar. And Bianca was like, yo, do something about it then. And I told y'all last week she was sliding with a little sock. Yandy set them all up and told them to take their shoes off, and she thought that would give her leverage. Better yet, it gave Bianca leverage to go on over there and start slicing and dicing. The whole time, Yandy and Remy are looking like... something's going on upstairs, yeah. What the hell is going on between the sheets and my home? Yes, Mr. Big. I know that whole song, To and Fro. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what song do you know from the top all the way to the bottom, ad-libs included? So Remy and Yandy sitting there looking like, hold on, first of all, we not getting our wigs messed up. I mean, they were mannequins, honey, mannequins. Bianca was like, yo, I'ma get y'all on site, fuck all of y'all up. I'm sitting here like, on site? Like, you could be eating at a regular restaurant, you look up and you like, on site. Bree talking about, get you some money, these is 20s and 100s. And I'm sitting here like, first of all, man, I would not be throwing all of my good, hard-earned money all over the place for people to step on, and this is not a strip club. Like, ma'am, keep your money in your pocket, sweetheart. Stop. Ugh. Then it was time for Dream and Mariah, child. It was like two little chihuahua. Twinkle, twinkle, little dot, I just came and took your spot. I was like, Dream, that's actually pretty funny. But Mariah, she was like, that's all right. I'm just gonna go sit on Safari Face. Dream almost took all of her braids out one by one when she heard that from Mariah Lynn with the money guy. I was like, no, ma'am, the security just has you. They just have you right here around your waist, ma'am. You're not going out of place. And Mariah ran straight into the security's arms. I was sitting here like, you weren't gonna go anywhere either. You know what? Remy and Yandy, it was actually smart that you had this nice little room. You could have had it padded though, just in case. But it was smart that you had the room and the security all over the place, because wasn't nothing gonna happen. Not nah, one of them girls. But still, have a seat. Sit down. Remy was like, oh my God, I don't think these girls know that it's really levels to this beef stuff. They don't know how really serious it can get. It gets serious. And I'm like, we know, Remy. It really gets, you went to jail, girl. We know. You ever seen badass kids in the grocery store and you be looking at their mama like, you gonna get them? And they're like, sit down. And 1, 2, and they be counting 100 and the kids still wilding. That's how these girls were. And Remy and Yandy were sitting there like, stop it. No. I'm like, no. So when everything kind of dissipated a little bit, Yandy was looking at Bree and Dream Doll talking about, you guys really have to learn how to hold yourselves accountable and, you know, not let stuff get to you. Meanwhile, Remy couldn't get through to Mariah Lynn, and honey, I don't know where Bianca went off to. Mariah was like, yo, whoever started, I'ma finish it. Her pop, so I pop, and everything pop. You're just popcorn, aren't you, sweetie? So Remy goes and talks to Pap about what happened. Pap looking like a little polar bear. I mean, our polar bear is like, I was looking at his off-white coat. I don't know. It was a little eggshellish, but honey, I'm not Sherwin Williams. I don't know. Doesn't Pat look like he smelled like cool water and cocoa butter? She tells him about St. Maarten and what had happened was with the girl. He was like, hold up, St. Maarten, like, you're not going. She was like, I'm not handicapped, Pat. Of course, sweetie, you're not handicapped, but pretty soon you're going to have on a baby with me. So, them little buns need to be cooking in that oven, honey. Are you ready, Freddie? Pretty much, she not going to St. Maarten or whatever. Child, I don't halfway blame Pat. You done gave me the green light. Now you flompsing all around the country. No, honey, you need to be sitting there letting them cookies bake. Anais and Jonathan are meeting up, and yes, Anais with this cat suit. Something that I do enjoy about Anais is she really don't give a fuck. I love that about her. She gonna wear what she want to wear, say what she want to say, do what she want to do. And on the other hand, that's her downfall. But I do appreciate that about Anais. Jonathan also invited Juju and Yandy. And it's still crazy with her and Ruben, but at least she get to see her kids and she get to go back to the house, I guess. Ooh, we figure out that Anais and Yandy, they don't really mix. Anais is real go with the flow, do whatever. Yandy's very tight and likes it right and is in control all the time. I've really never seen Yandy, like, you know, fall back and kind of relax and have fun. I've really never seen her like that on the show. But either way, I can see how they really don't get along. But on the other hand, I've seen so many people get along like that. If you real hype and your friend kind of calm, y'all kind of balance each other out. So maybe it's just their personalities that clash, and they really did jump off to a wrong foot. Anais, whenever she sees Juju, I love you and you such an inspiration, but I don't really know nothing about Yandy. I was like, oh, so we figure out why Anais doesn't like Yandy, because she feels like Yandy stole her best friend Jonathan. And I'm like, girl, how old are we? Jonathan is like, hi, so while we're on a good note, I thought that it would be great to add Anais to the trip. Yandy like, no ma'am, Sam. No, skirt, no. I forgot that they were like at a little lounge situation. And the little girl and the DJ, I said the little girl, but the DJ calls up Anais so that she can sing, and we finally hear Anais singing, and I was like, okay, alright, I need to hear a little bit more. She was like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell she was singing, but okay, girl. Yandy is stressed about the trip, and she needs help from Remy. And Remy's like, girl, let me stop you real quick. Pap said I can't go. Safari and Pap come through, and Safari's like, strict. Yes, I can come on through. You know, I got my song called Paradise. We can do like a little remix with the girls and stuff. It'll be real, real cute, girl. I am there. Like swimwear. Strict. I can sell my little coconut oil or give it out in little sample packets. Yes, it's gonna be great. Navarro is headed to court with Fetty Wap, and I'm sitting here like, first of all, who hired all of the photographers with their little DSLRs to snap and just keep snapping? It was too much. I was sitting here like, people really care about Fetty Wap going to court yet again? Okay, I'm starting to realize that Navarro just looks very... I told y'all, he looked like he always in something. I told y'all, he just looked real slick to me for some reason. Ashley hits him up because she wants him to meet her at the doctor's appointment, and he's been calling her and stuff, and we figure out that she just needed time, and she knew she was wrong, so she want him in the baby life and her life. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, this is a Mary J. Blige 94 to 99 type of album. I cannot share my world. I can love you, honey. It's been some rainy days, but honey, I just want to be happy with you. It's too much. Lord, Safari is having a Fur Coat EP release. It wouldn't have been Safari if it wasn't Fur Coats. Juju's there, and Jacquay and Cayenne, and he basically tells him that he's going to St. Maarten. Jacquay, you need to be on this joint, and it's gonna be crazy, and you should come too. And he's like, yeah. Cayenne, do you want to go? She's like, yeah. Juju's like, yeah. So everybody's just excited about St. Maarten, and I'm sitting here like, I didn't know it was open invite. But it's for the victims. Let's do it. Yandy's stressed yet again. And I'm sitting here like, girl, don't you plan another trip, because you stay stressed. She's headed over to Juju's, and Juju is already packing. And she's trying to tell Juju how to pack. Honey, that is her coin. If she wants to spend extra on extra baggage, that is her prerogative. Honey, I don't blame her. When you go to an island, you don't know how the weather's going to be, honey. You better stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Juju tells Yandy that Safari invited Jacquay, and Yandy's like, what? This is for the victims. We got to stay focused. More hands on deck. So that's great, but we have to separate these crews. We have to just keep everybody separate. So I'm going to have Anais, Bree, and Jonathan with me in my villa, and then you can have Jacquay and Safari. Well, actually, I'm going to have them in my hotel, but you can just have Mariah Lynn. You know what I'm saying? And we can just keep everybody separate. And I'm sitting here like, y'all could have had everybody together. This is a mess. DJ Self is meeting with Mariah Lynn, and he's basically telling her he got whiff of what had happened was with Yandy and Remy and the girls, and you know she got to have better self-control because it's looking bad with the camp. And I'm sitting here like, how many times are you going to have this conversation with Mariah Lynn? How many times? You need to make sure you go to St. Maarten and not show your ass. She's like, oh, St. Maarten? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go there. I don't know about the not showing my ass part, but you know, we'll see. I'm back out like Mariah Lynn and all the girls. You never know what cards you're going to be dealt, so you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Do you want to fight people? No. Do you want to cuss people out? No. But shit happens sometimes. But at the same time, you do have to have self-control when you're trying to secure this bag, and a lot of opportunities can slip through the cracks because your attitude and your character is off. But at the same time, you can't let nobody mess you around. But I don't know, you just have to pick and choose your battles very, very wisely. We're in St. Maarten, and oh my God, the devastation was just horrible. It's so beautiful. Even, I have to say this, even with the devastation, it was still beautiful. It still looked like a magical place to be, and oh, that was just horrible. Bree, Jonathan, and Yandy are boxing up different things and putting stuff together for the victim. Here come Anais with all ass cheeks out, making drinks. Everybody looking at her like, no, 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 ma'am. Jonathan's talking about, yeah, I mean, what are you doing? Go put some shorts on or something. You're not doing anything. You need to be helping. Oh my God, I feel attacked. You should, ma'am. Is that about you? And then she's talking about Yandy trying to take her friend, and whose side are you on? And you need to be my friend, and you my friend. We've known each other for 800 years. And you know what? I can't stand those type of people who get really jealous over friends. Like, oh my God. That's the least of your worries, honey, that you need to be worried about, is if somebody is friends with your friend. What? Safari and them touched down, and he has his fur stripped in St. Maarten. I ain't mad at Safari. At least he's consistent. But whew, take that fur off. Quay was like, you know what? My boo-boo cakes, my little zebra cake, my little oatmeal cookie, yeah, my little Reese cup, Cayenne, she coming through. Mariah was like, skirt, what? No, we got beef. I was like, really, Pumpkin? Really? Why do you have beef with her? I'm just confused. We're back in New York, and Bianca, like, she really feel a type of way because she not in St. Maarten, and I'm sitting here like, no, because you can't handle those little feet, okay? You need to have several seats, honey. Anytime we put you in a room with somebody, you go to London. No. Okay, so Hennessy comes through, and I believe that was Cardi B's sister, but either way, she done went to fashion school, the Fashion Institute of Lamert. Y'all remember that off of the Parkers. But either way, she comes through, and now she's a stylist. She had a little red bottoms on. She had a cute little fit on. I was like, you better go ahead, Hennessy. It made me miss Cardi B so much. It did on that show. But her glow up, honey, it's real. Ooh, we figure out that Bianca is mad that Mariah Lynn went on to St. Maarten and didn't even tell her. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, and then I figured out she with the ops, and I'm like, this ain't Call of Duty. Oh, the opposition, the opposing squad. Okay. Bianca, sweetie, you really did it to yourself. You couldn't keep your hands and your mouth to yourself. So yeah, you snooze, you lose. Focus on getting your bag, getting your money, doing your show or whatever. We're back in St. Maarten, and they're helping and passing out lunches to the kids, and I thought that was really cute. Everybody was all hands on deck, including Anais. I was like, yes! Then all of a sudden, Jacquay is like, yo, seeing the smiles on these kids' faces, she was like, I'm gonna go talk to Yandy. I was like, you were doing so good at it. We were rooting for you. So they sit down, and first of all, I'm sitting here looking at Yandy like, let me tell y'all, I'm just not a big fan of the little furry slippers. I'm just not. And to see her in the sand and the dirt and stuff with the furry slippers, I want to say, Yandy, take them shits off. But either way, her and Anais have a sit down. Anais feels the type of way as usual. He was like, I feel as though you don't need to come for me or Jonathan. Stay away from that. Like, don't put yourself in there. And honey, I felt just like Yandy. Huh? And he was like, you know what? I'm not going to be a part of this. This is for the kids. I don't even know what you're talking about. So I'm actually going to walk away. And Anais, she just keep talking and talking. Just walk away from me, Yandy. And I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? Anais, I don't get it. I really don't understand what the big issue was, except for Jonathan. I can't understand anything else. And she thought that Yandy was bougie. And yes, Yandy is very, very extra in that department. Yes, she is. If you're not talking her language, she don't want to hear it. And that's a on Yandy's part. But yes, honey, that's how the episode ended. This episode had me like, what? It was just all over the place. Down below in the comment section, I would love to know, what did you think about this episode? I'm picking up with the shout out on the next review for next week. So make sure you get your comment in down below and let me know what your favorite song is. Like, what do you know from the top all the way to the bottom? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.